just posted it there. October 18th is bar camp. Get your geek on. It's a full day event. If you want more information, I believe there's 4 postcards, and then Ken Evans in the blue shirt. He can also answer every question. He's been an organizer for several years on this. If you're looking for geeks, also, I have seen companies go in there with a shirt saying who they're looking to hire. So a lot of advertisement there. And then October 21st is Encore Town Hall. That's right here in this room. I believe it's
not.
No.
It's at the Feather Center.
Who? It's bigger than this room. Now, we've got over 100 people in this room, so it's bigger than this room. So if you don't know about it, there's information here as well. October 22nd is Tech Garage Grand Opening, 4 to 6 p.m. That's 2 blocks down. That's my program that I work at. We're an incubator and co-working space. We have a few of our companies and clients in here today, so feel free to pop in if you want before the 22nd. But the 22nd, 4 to 6 is our grand opening. We're going to have speakers, presenters, networking, breweries, providing beer, supporting our local community. And October 27th to 28th is the Social Entrepreneurship, Social Enterprise Alliance. This is why I never do middle. But Social Enterprise Alliance Conference. And there is more information with the Greenhouse as well. They have information on everything and anything entrepreneurial that's happening in Tampa Bay. So this is a place to find out the information. Sean and Carly get to know all of it. And with that, before I introduce our next presenter, I am going to ask George to stand up. He is a past presenter, and he has stopped with us every week. And we have been Facebook posting about their Martha Stewart competition. So here's one glass, please.
Yes, I was going to thank you to all. We're doing very well. We just reached over 10,000 votes, which is amazing. We love all the support. We're getting here locally. We've got a lot of great press. We were just on Bay News 9, looping for a whole day. I got sick of watching myself. Got this. I mean, he's talking about himself, though, not about me. And 83 Degrees magazine, a lot of different things. So we've got some great press. So yes. Go to 1 Million Cups. You can see the link there. You can go to our website, and we're also on Facebook. And while you're there, give us a like. It won't hurt, right? Thank you all.
And you vote 6 times.
Yeah, 6 times. And basically, her email address. Love her.
All right. Everybody has multiple email addresses.
What's the name of the company?
Oh, Spankos. Sorry. Thank you. I just assumed you all know who I was.
What are you saying now?
And with that, I would like to welcome Kevin Harrington to present his new startup, Star Shop.
I think it's great what the Kaufman Labs is doing, 60 of these 1 million cup centers all around the country. And I've been involved with Kaufman for many, many years as one of the original founders of the Entrepreneurs Organization. So I think it's fantastic. Proud to be here today. So let me talk to you about my background. I started as a young entrepreneur 30 years ago. I turned my TV on in 1984, and this was channel 30. And I called the cable company, and I said, what's going on? I said, I got bars on the screen. They said, we don't have enough programming to fill channel 30. So once we do, we'll start putting maybe some local stuff in there. And that's when, as a young entrepreneur, a light bulb went off, because the following week, I was at the Philadelphia Home Show, and I was watching a guy, his name was Arnold Morris. He had a knife in his hand. He was cutting through a Coca-Cola can. Then he went through a hammerhead, then he cut a muffler in half. And he said the Ginsu knife is so strong, it can still cut a tomato so thin, you can read the Sunday newspaper through it. And that's when the light bulb went off. I said, what if I turned the camera on? Arnold was going week to week to different fairs. Turn the camera on and put that on channel 30. And that's what I did back in the early 80s. So there's Arnold Morris. The Ginsu became a $100 million project. Then I met Tony Little, and we did fitness products, and the Jenners and the Kardashians, and all around the Jacqueline Juicer, the Food Saver. Billy Mays I met in 1986. And I said, Billy, we should be doing infomercials. Billy said, what's an infomercial? Okay, so it was like, in the early days, nobody really even knew what all this was. But from Anthony Sullivan, OxyClean in the early days, Forge Riley, etc. So this became the world of SEM and TV. And I've been doing this now 30 years. Acquired SEMTV.com in the process. Here I was looking at an industry that had gone like this, and then all of a sudden our industry started going down because actually in the last 2 years, it's off 40% because people aren't watching as much television. They're moving now towards mobile and iPads and the computer. And so I said, I have to find a way to sell product. Where is the future of what I do? And along the way also, we said, if there's bars on the screen in the US, there's bars on the screen around the world. So this was happening everywhere in the world. So I said, it's all going towards mobile. And so I met a guy, his name is Marcelo Clark, and he owned a company called Brightstar. Brightstar is the world's largest seller of mobile phones. They sell 100 million mobile phones a year. And so I said to Marcelo, when I look at my phone, I see something that you won't see. In fact, here's an ad that, if you look at this ad from AT&T, they show, most people would look at this and see an iPad and an iPhone. What I see is empty real estate. And I see actually bars on the screen. And that's what I said. What if we put an app on every mobile phone you sell, and we push notify these 100 million people every day with product opportunities? And Marcelo said, this is a great concept. I love it. Let's do it. He says, I'm getting acquired by Sprint and SoftBank right now. So let me get that deal done, then we'll sign this deal. So that's what we did. We signed the deal with Brightstar and then Sprint, and they agreed to put this mobile app. It's called Star Shop. It's going to be celebrity products from all the different, and I'll show you a couple of them coming up here, but Star Shop will be the world's first mobile shopping channel. And so products like Tommy Hilfiger and Adam Levine, Steven Tyler, Nicki Minaj, Jennifer Lopez. This is Tommy Hilfiger's company, Star Branding. And Tommy is actually an investor and a partner in Star Shop. So all of these celebrities, they all have products. Adam Levine is launching 150 products. He's the star of The Voice. Nicki Minaj is on The Voice, obviously the Rolling Stones, Jennifer Lopez. They all have products. Kate Hudson, she's got yoga wear. Jessica Simpson has 24 licensees. She does over $1 billion a year in sales. So they all have products, and Star Shop will become the mobile place that they can get them. So we're not really competing against them because they have theirs in retail stores. We're going to be doing mobile. So the bottom line is Star Shop is a virtual company that we don't actually have to take all the inventory. The inventory is already manufactured. Jennifer, like I said, Jessica Simpson, she has 24 licensees. Someone has already manufactured, she's got handbags, purses, already manufactured, all the development's been done. All we do is give them a marketplace to sell their products. Plus, the celebrities have the ability to send people to the site because of their social media aspects and all the millions of people. So from sports stars, we've got Dwayne Wade, who's got products, and Jessica Simpson and Katy Perry and the ones that I just mentioned. But again, we don't take inventory, we just take a percentage of sales. We don't have expensive TV contracts or heavy studios. No, we outsource basically everything. So Star Shop, SoftBank, by the way, they acquired 14 years ago, the owner of SoftBank gave Jack Ma $20 million to start Alibaba. That's worth $70 billion right now. So SoftBank owns Sprint, Pinsight, and Brightstar, and now is our partner in all of this, and we launch first quarter next year. So that's my story, and thank you very much for listening. Yes, sir. Oh, the one slide I forgot to show is what am I looking for from the community, and there it is. Looking for app folks, experts in mobile, and anybody that can bring marketing, products, and any kind of spin to help us. We have an office in New York. Yes.
Are you handing off to other organizations to actually do the fulfillment?
Yes.
Or is it just
It's all
one organization?
But
Everything.
we use dropship.com. So Jessica Simpson will have her products, for example, either they will drop ship directly to the end consumer or through our dropship.com relationship.
Are they processing the payments as well?
We process the payment. So, because we want to control the customer experience, and we also want to get the money. So we don't let somebody else cash the credit card of our customer. Okay. Yes, sir, back there.
Traditionally, Bright Star has been focused on Latin America, right?
They have a lot of, yes, a lot of distribution in Latin.
Right, they're number
Yeah.
one in Latin America. I know Marcelo.
Okay, good.
How is that, his competitive advantage in Latin America, how is that gonna help you in North America?
Well, Bright Star's now, so what happened is Marcelo became CEO of Sprint. And I don't know if you knew that, I mentioned that, but so after he got acquired by Pinsight, by SoftBank, then they made him CEO of Sprint. So Sprint is going to be loading this on somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10 million phones in the first quarter next year. So Sprint and Bright Star are both involved in this deal because it's all kind of one sister companies and one big company that SoftBank controls.
So SoftBank is the parent company?
Yes, correct. Yes, sir.
Kevin, for your historic qualifications, we want to put George on there with this product. How would they qualify to be on your app?
So a couple of things. Number one, he has to have a product that is already developed and is either capable of drop shipping or something that can come into our system on dropship.com, okay? Secondly, we want some kind of a celebrity tie-in. So, so if we have celebrities that we can bring to the table, like that are looking to endorse products. So like Paula Abdul, for example, she came to the table. She said, "I like what you're doing with Star Shop. I don't have any products. I'm willing to endorse some products." So we have a karaoke machine manufacturer that came to us that wants to sell his karaoke machine. So now we're matching a celebrity with that product. So we put product owners in touch with celebrities because at the end of the day, they don't have to all be George Clooney type celebrities or Paul Abdul. If they have a story and they're their own celebrity, it still may work.
So you're talking like Regis Catherine or
Oh, sure.
Ellen. If Ellen
And
endorses
all the sports
product.
stars, in fact, we were last week with Debbie Gibson, who was famous years ago. She's coming back. We had Dave Justice and Terrell Owens at our booth at a trade show. So sports stars and musicians and just anybody that had any kind of a buzz at any point in their career can be considered a celebrity. Okay, yes, sir.
Is this exclusive with Sprint?
No, Sprint is strictly the distribution partner, and they own equity. They own 25% of Star Shop. They have that because they're investing $2 million. They're building the app. They're building the website. They're hosting server functions, and they're going to put this on all of their existing phones and their future phones that they sell, and then push notify their existing phone owners. Anybody with a cell phone anywhere in the world can actually download it. Back to your point, Latin America, we're going to be doing a lot of business down there because anybody will be able to order this, whether you're in India, China, Latin America, or Europe. If you download the app, you can order product and we can ship to you. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm curious about the marketing of the totality of all these celebrities you're putting on there. So, for example, you're going to have to do some segmenting. There's no way, like if I'm a Dwayne Wade fan and I buy a pair of his shoes, I don't want to hear about Jessica Simpson's purses. And if I'm getting push notifications about products just because they're attached to a celebrity, I'm curious if you guys have plans on how you would segment your stars.
So it's a good question. So we have the ability to be able to email or text in based on gender and things like that. So we're not going to send a Jessica Simpson text to a male subscriber. Okay. Secondly, when you come to Star Shop, you're much like you come to HSN. You may not want jewelry, you want fitness. So we have a lineup on the home page, all the categories and all the celebrities. So we have special products of the day and deals of the day. We're not a Groupon deal site, but when you come to the home page, you can right away say, okay, whatever the deal is, that maybe it's Rachel Ray today, right? I don't want that, but wait, what do I want? Fitness or I want to wait. So you can go right with one click, right to the celebrity that you want. Yes?
What do you do for the person who has no interest in star brands?
You know, we can't be everything to everybody. You know, it's the beauty of what we are. Because celebrities have, you know, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, husband and wife, they get 20 million social media followers. So they're going to be tweeting to, you know, I mean, they're going to be tweeting to their clientele and their fan base to come to our site. So they, by definition, are interested in that kind of product line. We're really not looking to localize ourselves to start with. To begin with, it's more of a national and international celebrity-based act. Okay? Yes, sir.
In a way, it's kind of follows up on this. I think your story, you started with, gee, I happened to be talking to this guy who was about to sell his company or buy Sprint, right? That's pretty big stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here wondering, in a startup community, what are we either able to learn from you that's relevant to us in the startup community, or do you really need us, the people that are in this room today, because
Yeah.
you're already up in the clouds with
Yeah.
Sprint, et cetera, right?
So, I mean, I think the message here is, I got to the meeting with Marcelo Clark, and that could have just been a meet and greet, good to meet you, thanks, goodbye. What I did was I pitched Marcelo, because I had created a perfect pitch before I went to meet him, had a definite plan to say the whole bars on the screen concept. And when I showed him this picture, which was this right here, he was like, why did, you know, I sold 100 million cell phones last year. Why didn't I think of this myself? Okay? So that, it was just that picture that the light bulb went off in his head that said, let's do this. It was an opportunity I had to pitch somebody of influence with something like this. And then there was still no guarantee it was going to go. The good news is he became CEO of Sprint, and then it all came together. So, but what I'm here to talk about is, I'm an old school television marketer. You know, I find products, I do an infomercial, I put them on TV. The world of mobile and the world of that I'm getting into is new to me. I'm bringing, you know, teams of people together from Sprint and/or marketing folks. Myself, we have a little office in New York. My son is 26, who is running the New York office. Thank God he knows a lot of that tech. Okay, because, you know, me, my age, it's tougher, and I'm learning as I go. So I want to have out of St. Pete, right here, I want to have a base of opportunity to meet people that can help me with their skills. And I mean, I met a group in San Francisco that does, they said, I can get you 1 million downloads of a mobile app, you know, if you follow these guidelines. So I mean, are there people like that here in St. Pete that can help me do the same thing? Because I can't fly to San Francisco every week to network with all those kind of people. So I'm hoping that the community here will have some of my connections that I need. Yes, sir.
So individuals who have new products that are available, et cetera, is there a mechanism for them to submit to you and sort of make a pitch? Because it seems to me what you're offering, in a sense, is a marketing platform. You're looking for products, but then everybody who's got a startup is looking for a marketing effort.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we'll have, I'm going to be opening an office inside the Tech Garage and inside the Station House, both. So I'm going to be here locally. I live here locally too. So, but yeah, we have a mechanism to submit stuff. We're launching in February, so we're still about 3 or 4 months out. But we are signing product owners as we speak on a daily basis. So what we would do for somebody that's local, maybe back to the woman that asked about what can you do for that person, is try to tie them into some kind of celebrity story or celebrity that we might have. Yeah, back in the day.
So a lot of celebrities have aligned themselves with different charity organizations. Some have actually started them. Is there a way to integrate that into your, for example, I like, Steven Tyler, but I don't know really what his charitable thoughts or drives or whatever are. Is there a way to integrate that also into,
yes,
if I'm shopping for a Steven Tyler movie?
Yes, one of the partners that we're bringing on is a company called Digital Donations, and it's when you're at the Walgreens and you're buying something, say, would you like to donate $3 to the Wounded Warrior Fund? That's those guys, and so they're going to be coming on the Star Shop, tying into celebrities tying into charities with many celebrities across the board. So yeah, we will be doing that too. Yes, sir.
So on your last slide, you said that Sprint was handling the development, but the last bullet was you're looking for mobile app experts.
Yes.
What, in what capacity? Are you looking for consult? Are you looking for development? What are you looking
The
for?
development side is being done out of Kansas City, which is where Sprint's headquarters. And so, what I don't want to do is launch, looking at Valentine's Day as our launch day. What I don't want to do is launch on Valentine's Day and then have people say, well, geez, you're here in St. Pete, I'm here in St. Pete. If I didn't know about you before, I could have given you this idea, which would have been a lot better for you to do this. So I'm open for any ideas or advice, but one of the main things we're going to be looking for is how do we get as many, even though Sprint is putting this on all their phones, I still want downloads. So I want to get the message out to as many people as possible to get as many downloads. The more downloads I get, the more push notifications we can do on a daily basis. And one thing, people don't open their spam, but they open, I think it's 97% of them open the texts. So it's the texting format that we have to be able to push notify gives us a much better chance of reaching these end consumers. Let's see if we got you. Yes.
So what I was thinking is Apple has a celebrity problem right now with iCloud. And they're also trying to push Apple Pay, which lets you seamlessly pay within the app. And you already have a relationship with Sprint who wants to sell more iPhones. And even if celebrities are worried about privacy, they care more about more money information.
Yeah.
So if there's a way to get the Apple Pay integration into your initial app, Apple's more likely to promote you because you don't have to enter a credit card into your shop. It's already part of that digital wallet.
Right.
And then the celebrities and Apple will be pushing people towards the iPhone platform and your app, which Apple cares a lot about. Right now, not losing that celebrity influence where, hey, this celebrity has an iPhone, so I want an iPhone.
Right.
And that's kind of threatened right now by iPhone. So
Right.
I think there's a way to tie that all together, so I would not ignore
Sounds good.
doing Apple Pay.
As long as they don't charge too much to do it, right?
They don't. They
Yeah.
actually have no fees.
Okay. Love to hear more about it. Okay, yes, sir.
Two questions. If I have a suggestion, how do I get a hold of you to present that?
Okay. I'll give my email. It's Kevin Harrington, 7810@gmail.com. If anybody wants to reach me, that's Kevin Harrington, 7810@gmail.com.
I used to work for Steve Madden, and I ran his mobile marketing.
Okay. Wow.
There's nothing easier than shoes and women and love. It goes real well together.
Yeah.
But the one thing, the suggestion I have, which you may be doing, I just didn't see how you were running the mobile aspect of your service. Women and shoes and a discount goes well, but if they could connect to Steve Harrington or Steve Madden in some way, that drove sales through the roof.
Right.
So don't forget, I think, about the celebrity aspect of why they're there and why they're in touch and emotionally driven by that personality. They don't need another pair of shoes. The shoes from one of those top people is what creates the frenzy.
Well, one of the things, you know, you've heard of Birchbox, where they send a monthly box of kind of goodies out. You subscribe. As a subscriber of Birchbox, you get a monthly goodie box, or $10, samples of beauty products, whatever. So we're going to create what we call a star box, and then we're going to ship a monthly box of samples of like fan packs and samples of perfumes from Nicki Minaj, and you know, so this little box will go out, and you subscribe to that. So yeah, we are tuning into the fact that we're celebrity based, so we need to keep the celebrities involved, and that's why, you know, one of the things we're going to be doing is, you know, like Nicki Minaj was here at HSN, 3 days here, coming in, their entourage, and going on the air at all these different times and everything, and that's very cumbersome for a celebrity. With Star Shop, you can take your iPhone, Nicki Minaj can say, hey, it's Nicki Minaj from Star Shop, I got some perfume, check it out, come on down and take a look. So it's going to be very interactive with celebrities and mobile, and you know, and these are going to be video clips, short 1 minute, 2 minute clips that are celebrity based in many cases. Steve, you have a question?
I was just wondering if you had like a viral referral program to onboard new customers.
We don't yet, but I know that's something that we could need. We're looking to try to set up some affiliate relations. We're toying with the idea of actually giving the celebrity a royalty. If they get their customer to register,